to the poll. Who wins? There you go. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. Go here. Got it. Yes. Thumbs up. This guy's he's a Christian, maybe Catholic. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Still not getting them. Somebody reported me. Somebody reported me, didn't they? I'm not seeing their comments post stuff. I can see the thing moving. I'm fucking with I've been reported. I had to block how many people today already. Hey, finally. What's going on? Yeah. What's up with all? Yeah. Jolly Seahawks win because that puts the Bears up in. That puts the Bears. I am going to. You can't stop me. They can't stop me, man. They can keep trying. They ain't gonna make me end. Believe me, you think I haven't had people try to stop me before on every avenue of every walk of life? Thanks, man. I already have. You know, what am I gonna say? It's not about me. It's about, it's about everybody else. It's not about. I'm just talking right now for my numbers. Is tonight? You too, my friend. You too. Be safe. We're going for Chinese food. We were gonna cook a turkey and do lasagna. Let's go for Chinese food on Christmas Day. Usually that's Christmas Eve. Used to do that, but I get the numbers for the week. Let's get this going. About okay, we already have okay. Some people like the Rams. I like the Rams. I think the Rams could take it all, but. That's a good game, I guess, tonight. Seattle, I don't know how they're really doing, but I don't know what zoo is. ZU. Not sure what that means. Not sure what that means, my friend. Um, Fill me in and I'll let you know. Anyways, yeah, here comes the hate. And everybody, look at this. We got 8. Who'd have thunk we got 8? Yeah, I look like the type of soup in your mother's ass. And she liked it. So, I know. Whatever. And now, I don't know what CU is. That's funny. Sorry, again, it's just a text message. I don't get, I get texts from my friends and I text friends. If you want to explain it, you're more than welcome. Not my thing. I don't do a lot of memes. on my thing. If I do, you'll see them on my page on Facebook, which I'm not gonna put on YouTube, obviously, because then I have a bunch of freaking people attacking me. Like I have every day, every time I go live on YouTube, just nonstop hate and attacking. I don't have to deal with that on YouTube anymore. Kind of funny. Doesn't YouTube or what is it? Facebook. I'm censored there. I mean, I have 4 or 5 thousand followers on just my UFO page alone, and I have several pages because it's just they're real pages. They're not fake. I don't put up fake pages. One of them's my personal page. One of them is my band page. The other one is my UFO page. And yeah, hate. I. I. You must be from Australia. Do I remember you? Anyways, it sounds like something somebody from Australia would say. Put a shrimp in the barbie. Mm. What did you do for the hate? I didn't do nothing. I just block them. People blowing up my page, people hating me, people calling me maggots, and what's the other one? Some of maggots, Trump support, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's not worth my energy to put anything into that. It's not in my energy to even put any energy into what people hate. So, once the Seahawks are up 56%, I think I'm gonna have to go. Two nuns are out. I have to read this because I think it's gonna be funny. I think two nuns are out cycling. One says they've never come this way before. Second nun says it must be the gobblestones. I would have come up with a better one, but it's funny. Yeah, with a hard R. Yeah, tell that to the last guy. What sport? Okay. Nothing, brother. What's going on? I'm just talking football, trying to figure out who's going to win tonight. I already know. I already know who's going to win. I want to see what you guys think. It gives me something to do. I got the Saturday games too here. I got the Saturday games: Philly and Washington, Green Bay and the Bears. Again, my team, the Bears, Cowboys. That's funny. Then what you just said earlier, Cowboys are gonna win next year, and the year after, and the year after that. Well, they ain't winning this year, I'll tell you that. That is funny. Yeah, I like the Rams too. Cowboys, they're all in. Yeah, they're gonna win every Super Bowl from now until eternity. Too bad Tony Romo ain't there, but at least he's calling gigs. There we go. Well, we got the Trump. What do I think of Trump? More power to him. More power to him. Thank God we have him as president. That's what I think. Does that answer your question? What do you think of having Kamala Harris as president, or AOC, or what's her face, the chick with the long nails, the black chick, what's her name, Jasmine Crockett? How about Bernie Sanders? You want him as president? You need some more illegal aliens in the country? What do you need? Mm-mm. Okay. Well, we're talking NFL, National Football League. Oh yeah, I love horses. I got hay fever, but it hasn't been bad. Actually, my sister had horses. I haven't talked to her. She's not around anymore. But I used to go see her horse all the time, and I loved horses. I actually, coolest story I ever had is I went. She was boarding her horse somewhere, and I went there, and there was it was a Clydesdale. You want a horse? That's a horse. That horse was so big. I was literally nervous. And she goes, very friendly. I walked into his paddock in the barn, He was in a paddock, and I went in and I touched him on the face, and that horse put his head down. It was like, rub my ears. And that was a Clydesdale. You ever been around a Clydesdale? You ever stood next to one? You ever touched one? I have. I'm one up on you if you haven't done that. That horse was so big, and he was so cool. You know what was going on, dude? I fed him a carrot and another carrot, and he actually was putting his head on my chest and like rub my ears some more, man. I that was hmm, I missed that. I missed that. That horse, and then she had a really cool horse too. That horse was cool, and he got kicked in the yard. One of the other horses kicked him, and they had to put him down. Mm. Anyways, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I thought it was Palestinian flags. Don't flag my shit. I mean, you can. I don't get it wrong, but whatever. Do I like Mexican bald eagles? Yeah. What do you guys eat them when you come in? Is that like the bald eagles when you cross the border? You cook them? I have Mexican friends. I have Puerto Rican friends. I have black friends. I have a lot of friends. So I don't get what that means. I don't know why you're putting up a bunch of crap. You don't need me left and right. Aye, aye. Put a shrimp on the bobby. Yeah, I always wanted to keep saying, love to go to Australia. I want to see you catch a giant salty. Mm-mm. Was that a big giant crocodile? How about a tarantula? Yeah, and I'm a racist again. Here we go. Here comes the hate. I'm a racist. I'm a racist. Well, how about how many people, how many illegal aliens do you have living in your house that you love illegal aliens and you'll stand on the road and get interviewed and people ask you, so you support illegal aliens coming in, and then they ask you, hold on, I gotta talk to this asshole here. They come into the country and then they ask you, will you put them up? And they're like, yeah, of course. And they say, okay, well, here's Julio. And they're like, well, I can't do it now. I can't do it. Well, I mean, no, I mean, I will say what you want to hear. Get the fuck. Get the fuck away, loser. Yeah, look at another freaking name with caps and little letters. Yeah. What's racist? What's racist? Hey, that's racist. Exactly. I can't say it. You think you know what racism is, but you know. Ah, yeah, game over. What's game over? Oh, yeah, okay. And jeez. Yeah, I hate to have to do this, but here you go. There you go. Oh shit. I gotta do this again. Anyways, he'll come back. Don't worry. Uh, cancel. And then I get to, yeah, make him look like an idiot again. It's not, you guys make it so easy to make you look like idiots. You know, that you come here, you make yourselves look like idiots. And just nonstop hate and attacks and everything. Anyways, okay. Uh, yeah, I'm live. We'll go. Here we go. Damned your mother last night. Yeah, the Seahawks were shitting on her head while I did it. Uh, you ever get shit on your head from a Seahawk? Mm, yeah. Jeez. Uh-uh. Ligma. I don't know what that means. Ligma racist. Yeah. Joey Baba Booey. That wasn't Baba Booey. Wasn't he on Howard Stern? How's Howard Stern doing lately? Yeah, Baba Booey was on Howard Stern. And he ain't on there anymore because Howard Stern is pretty much whoosh, finito, done. See ya. Hasn't done shit since he became a fucking Democrat. Yeah, that's right. Baba Boy, done. Howard Stern, done. What's the other guy? Whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I ain't really don't want to bring up their names. Doesn't make any. Ligma, Gen Z. I'm fucking Gen X, dumbass. Or maybe that's you're talking about somebody else. Beetlejuice. That was Michael Keaton, by the way. Yeah, Michael. What was it? See again. What's it with you guys? How come you need a bunch of numbers after your names? That's right, because you have to keep starting new. Thanks. Don't know what that means. No, actually, that was you're thinking. No, it wasn't. It was yeah. Wait, they called him, but that wasn't his name. That was Baba Booey. Oh no, Baba Booey was him. The little black guy, right? The little short. The what was he? The midget. I guess is that racist? Midget, little guy. What do you call him? Can't say midget now. By the way, might offend somebody. The the uh, what do you want to call it? Um, challenged. What do you call it? Tally challenged? No, that'd be me. Yeah, I remember him, Beetlejuice. He was cool. He was funny. He ain't on there anymore, is he? And neither is Howard Stern. I don't. Does Howard Stern even have a show anymore? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think he's pretty much gone. Nobody. If he does, nobody listens to him. He fucked up too. Mm. I love to come there, man. And didn't you say if I wanted to come there, I could hang with you? That'd be cool. Mm. Yeah, Beetlejuice. I know what you're talking about. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it is. It is. Go Bears. They win the North. Looking Saturday. Well, bring it down. Well, Saturday and Sunday. Guaranteed playoff spot. I can pretty much go with that. That's a bet I'd take. Let's talk about numbers, by the way. I'm going to go back into the polls here. We got 20 votes. Rams winning. I got Seattle's giving up a point and a half at home. So they got the home field advantage. That's about what it is. The over under is 42 and a half. So, yeah, Bears are at home. I'll get into this in a minute. We're going to go over Seattle, LA. Seattle's given up a point and a half. I don't know how that's happening. But it's because the Rams are warm weather teams, so they're going up to Seattle, which is not going to be warm weather. It's probably going to be cold, crappy, raining. So the over under is 42 and a half. Gosh, I don't know what to say about this. And if you make a bet by what I say and you lose, not my fault. As a matter of fact, I made 4 locks last week, and people didn't bet them, and they should have. They would have been up big then. Anyways, yeah, my friends didn't bet them. They were like, where? Anyways, kind of like what's going on here. So we got 42 and a half. I gotta take my notes here, just because I only got the first three games of the weekend. I'm not gonna go into Sunday yet. I'll wait for that for Sunday morning. Yeah. remember, I'll be here Sunday morning or Saturday night. Take care. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go under on that game. Oh, why? I just think that people think it's going to be a high scoring game. It's 42 and a half. So I don't know. In Seattle, you know, you smoke alcohol and drink with them. None of your fucking business. Anyways, I'm going to go Seattle one. That's tonight's game. This is the one we're talking about. People are voting the Rams. I like the Rams too. And I like doing this because I'm going to write this down. I ain't gonna bet this game. I wouldn't touch it. Thursday night. Got a lot of football to play this weekend. Only 3 games left. But this is when the shit comes down. Yeah, this is when the shit comes down. Yeah. Anyways, I'd rather use a bookie. By the way, you guys can do FanDuel and all those other apps. I'm not into that stuff. My friend is. That's why I call him. Bet $5 on a parlay. But if I'm gonna bet a game, I'm gonna go and bet it with somebody real. Well, it's not real. It's a bookie. It is illegal. But anyways, let's move along. You want to move along to Saturday's games? Anybody want to move along to Saturday's games? Let's go Philly. Giving up 6.5 to Washington, who was at home. The Redskins. Oh no, why did they change their name? That's right, they changed their name. You like Philly? That's a tough one. I don't know, man. Washington has not played very well. It's because they changed their names. If they left it to the Redskins, maybe they'd be beating the crap out of people. No, they're the Commanders. I'm the Commanders. I like that. Commanders are a joke. Actually, yeah, they were a good team back in the day when they were the Redskins. Now they're the Commanders because apparently it was offensive to Native Americans. Anyways, why aren't the Eagles? Why didn't they change the Philadelphia Eagles into I don't know, the Crows or the Blackbirds or something? Didn't Art Robins? Maybe the Robins. They should be the Philadelphia Robins. Yeah, the reigning Super Bowl champs. Give it up 6.5 to Washington. Over unders 44.5. And Washington's at home. Another one. Tough game. God. I would almost I know. I think it should be a high scoring game. Uh, but that's an X for me. I wouldn't bet it. If I was going to, I'd probably take the over. I'm gonna put this here. If I took it, I would not take that game. But the game of the week. Here you go. Saturday night. Saturday night. All right. All right. Something like that. Yeah, is the Bears and the Packers. Anyways, we're going to go with, God, 46.5 in Soldier Field, right? That's the over-under. Green Bay's getting 1.5. Guess what? Bears win. Bears win that game. Bears win. Yeah, here, you want a saber? I got a saber for you, buddy. Here, hold on a second. It's right here. Somewhere. Shit, here you go. What color am I on? There you go. Just to my guitar. So, anyways, here, you know what? Now I'm gonna become evil. Yeah, how do you like me now? Yeah. Anyways, sure, I wanna hit my phone with this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good size for a mother. That was funny. Anyways, there we go. So let's go through this again. We got Seattle is playing the Rams. We're gonna go with the poll. So I'm gonna take the Rams too. I already did, and I'm gonna take the under. And then Philly at Washington, uh, giving up 6.5. Yeah, Philly should win that game. I would do. God, kind of crazy. I don't know. It's 44.5. We take the over there. I just think somebody's gonna blow up. And the game of the week for now, Saturday. Yeah, you like that, huh? That's funny, was it? Green Bay giving up 1.5 to the Bears in Soldier Field. Only thing they got going for them is the warm weather right now. Doesn't matter. Cold, warm. It's what it is. They're a Soldier Field. And what do we got? 46.5. I take the Bears in the over. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I think that's why it's at the time it is. It's on Saturday night at what 7:30, 7:40, whatever. Yeah, that's it. I don't think God I haven't had to only block one person in the last hour, but yeah. Is that who wants to go to Northwest Indiana? Nobody. I don't think so. Indiana isn't a place I want to be at, but you can go. Anyways, we'll go there. You want to see my sword again? No, somebody asking for my sword. No, he already saw it. I showed it to you. Yeah, it's long and hard and lit up brightly. Ask your mother. I'm kidding. It's a joke. But you can keep reporting me and not getting anywhere with that. Well, I can block your ass. Shit. Oh my god. So making me want to smoke a cigarette. Somebody's mentioned cigarettes. I think I need one right now. Hey, look at Santa Claus. Somebody called me Santa Claus the other night because I hadn't trimmed my beard up. Anyways, I'm trimmed. I want to go grab a coffee. I don't need to. I got water. Coffee is basically a vessel for sugar for me. So, and I don't do. I usually do decaf, depending on where I'm at. I'll do a real coffee once in a while. I'm not a caffeine guy. Caffeine is bad for you. Uh, Heard it here first. Like I said earlier, look up spiders on caffeine. Spiders on drugs. They show them. Spider on caffeine, spider on acid, spider on marijuana, spider on caffeine. Uh, it's not a joke. There's a joke video about it too. So you can look those up. Mm. What is that? Eight. Hammond bears. I don't know what that means. Hi, what's going on? Frickin' you like coffee. You also like having names that you can't pronounce with numbers behind them. So, typical. Yeah. It's funny how, a lot of people that come here. It's fine, but keep coming. I love it. I love it. 32 votes on the let's go Seahawks. Nah, everybody's loving the Rams. Write them down. I can't remember that. I already did. Never mind. I took my notes already. Excuse me. Now I gotta smoke a cigarette. Somebody brought it up. But somebody reported me. I'm down to one. So after a half hour, I should have at least 20 people on here. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot. So anybody anything to say before I go? You want to rub it in my face? Attack me some more? Oh, look, we got a couple more people showing up. Anybody want to rub it in my face? Come on. That's what your mother said to me last night. You want to rub it in my face? Uh, you know what? What happens? Whatever. What time is it? It's gotta be. Yeah, it's only 11 o'clock. Maybe it's just early. Anyways, maybe it's just early. Anybody else got anything? Not having any more comments come up? Or you guys not seeing the comments, by the way? People coming in, not seeing them. Somebody uh, they either hacked me or reported me or reported. Yeah, you still there? Northwest Indiana. I've been there. I've already been to Indiana, by the way. I lived in what is it? South Chicago. So, anyways, okay. Not getting. Seems like somehow my chat room got shut down again. Not a big surprise. If you don't think so, give me a heart. Give me a heart. If I don't see one, I'm going to shut down and maybe reboot. Probably not. Not in the moment. So yeah, it's not working. Somebody did something. Again. Sons of bitches. I swear to Christ. I hope I meet you in a bar. Whoever keeps showing up here and fucking with me, I hope I meet you in a bar. That'll be a fun night for me. Not for you, for me. Anyways. Not that I want to do it. You brought it on yourself. Fucking piece of shit. Ouch. Yeah.